Welcome to my kitchen. We're the Schmidts. Hi, my camera. I am Kimberly. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my channel for the very first time, where I challenge myself to do something fun or interesting or new or just something I feel like doing every single week. Last week, I challenged myself to make the YouTube channel you are watching right now, and this week happened to be my husband's birthday. And so for his birthday, he actually challenged me to make him a big, giant chocolate cake. First things first, if you're liking what you're seeing already or you liked last week's video, just go ahead and subscribe to my channel below. Hit that like button so I know you're watching these. That would be really cool. And just leave a comment of anything, whoop, as I drop things. And just let me know in the comments any challenges that you've done or that you think I should try next. Oh my god, it just got so bright in here. Did that help? So first things first, I wanted to make this epic chocolate cake for my husband's birthday, so I did a little bit of a riff on the tasty ultimate chocolate cake, but I added some of my own fillings and fun things that you'll see a little bit later. But to prove to myself I was still a good baker and to make sure there was at least one finished product on the table for his birthday, I made him my famous scones. They're famous for him and him alone, I think. But I make them all the time and I know that I'm good at them, so I wanted to make sure that I had one thing that was good on his birthday, because it was important. So here is the footage of me making some scones. Hello, my phone. It is a Saturday night. Jay is at work, so I am home alone, and tomorrow is his birthday. And so I thought while he was away, I would start making him some little treats that I'm going to surprise him with tomorrow. I'm going to make some scones tonight. Well, I'm going to make the scones tonight. I'm going to bake them in the morning so that he wakes up to the smell of some fresh scones in his house. And because I'm home alone and like so freaking bored, I thought I would just film myself doing it. I'm on my phone because I'm gonna be too scared to get our nice camera anywhere where it like could get wet or get flour inside of it. So most of this video is gonna be on my phone. Welcome to my kitchen. This is a huge bowl that I am about to put scones in. Inside of. So let's get started. All right, so we start with 3 cups of flour. I know it sounds like a lot, but you're gonna want all these scones, I promise you. After the flour, you're gonna add in some baking soda. That is half a teaspoon. I spilled a little bit, and so I just threw in a little bit more. Then you're gonna add the baking powder. That's 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Usually you would sift all of this together. I got a little bit lazy and I just whisked them. I think it does the same. You're not making macaroons. I lost my 1/3 cup, and so I just did half of a 2/3 cup, and I don't like mine too sweet anyway, so I think it worked out. So I just cracked 1 egg into 3/4 of a cup of buttermilk and whisked them together. I'm adding cinnamon into the bowl. Then you're gonna add your butter first. So you just squeeze all of that buttery goodness into the flour. And you want it to sort of just become crumbly, almost like little pea-sized pieces. And then eventually it'll look like this, almost like a little cornmeal. You're gonna put the egg and the buttermilk into the bowl and mix with your hands if you want to. It's really fun to get messy. If it's a little too messy for you, you can just do a rubber spatula like I did when I added the berries. And so I just added a frozen berry mix in there. I eyeballed it a little bit. You can add whatever fresh berries or fruits are in season. And then you're gonna wanna knead that dough 15 times. And just pick up anything. It's gonna be a little crumbly at first, it's why you're kneading it. So as things start to fall off, just pop them back into that little ball of dough you got going and just knead away. This is my favorite part. Keep flouring that surface, especially as the berry juices are escaping the dough, it gets really, really sticky. And then you're just gonna wanna get your rolling pin out and roll it to maybe half an inch, however you feel. I just eyeball it. I've made these scones a million times at this point. I don't care about having perfectly circular scones, or I didn't this day, so I just used a bench scraper and I made a bunch of different shapes so that I didn't have to rework the dough because I was lazy. So you can either bake right away, or you can do what I did and just pop them in the freezer overnight so that you can bake them in the morning when you want to eat them, because they are best fresh from the oven. Before you put them in the oven, just do a little egg wash on top and sprinkle some sugar. This will just make them brown really nicely and give you a nice crispy top to a scone, which is what everyone likes, right? Look at those babies go. There you go, so they rose nice and neatly. You can see the edges are nice and browned. And then you can serve them with whipped strawberry butter. It was delicious, and Jay loved having these on his birthday morning. I'm back, and the scones were good. They were so good. They were a huge hit, and I made that strawberry whipped butter. I will link the actual scone recipe below. I can't link it below. I will put the actual scone recipe below because it is something that only I know, kind of. So I'll put that whole recipe for you guys below. It is my favorite thing. They are foolproof. They will always be good. So after the scones were done, our friend Brian came over to play video games with Jay all day long while I made a chocolate cake. Here's that. Let's make a cake. Let's make a cake. I have all the cake stuff, I'm gonna make a cake. I have my phone, so I'm baking Jay his birthday cake, but it is so hot in my kitchen that I tried to bake it as fast as I can, and I forgot to show you all the steps, but I am making the tasty recipe for the most epic chocolate cake, or whatever they call it. Also, fun fact, if you can see, it calls for 3 round pans, and I only have 2 round pans and 1 square pan, so I guess I'm just gonna cut the edges off of something. Look at this frizz. I am the sweatiest. Can you see a driplet? So I don't know how much I'm gonna actually talk to you because I'm so effing sweaty. But it's Jay's birthday. Okay, I've showered. I'm a little less hot, and I'm starting to make the filling. Can you see that back there? And I'm starting to make the filling for our chocolate ganache. Jay requested blackberries, so I'm gonna make like a blackberry ganache filling for the cake. I poured some hot cream over chocolate, so that is going to basically just be our ganache. I'm letting it melt a little before I start whisking it, and then I'm gonna smush up some blackberries with some blackberry jam, just to make the consistency a little bit better. And I think it'll be good. I don't know, I'm kind of winging this one. I have sort of ventured off course of the tasty chocolate cake, so now it's a Kimberly tasty chocolate cake. I don't know.
Got to be kidding me right now.
What happened?
Brian's the luckiest son of a bitch on the planet.
I told you I love roulette.
Cheesy, crazy. You just got a magic lamp and a star for basically free.
Uh-huh.
So I was too hot to show you putting all of the layers together, but inside this cake, between all of the layers, is a little tiny bit of buttercream, and then that chocolate ganache that you're seeing go on top right now with blackberries and blackberry jam all mushed in. It was so good. I got a little fancy with a piping bag, which I don't usually do, but there it is. And then I put some berries all around to just hide those rough edges at the bottom. Look at her, look at her, look at her. She's so cute. She is so cute. Look at that cake. after the cake was ready to go, we sort of jerry-rigged a shoebox to carry it in. We were going to see Jay do stand-up in the East Village. He has a weekly show every 7 p.m. He has a weekly show every Sunday at 7 p.m. at V-Spot Organics. You should come. It is so much fun, and it was a blast, and I completely forgot to take any video footage of people eating the cake or of him doing stand-up at all. So here's the only video I took from Jay's birthday.
Are you winning?
No.
But I did manage to save a little bit of cake so that our hungover butts could eat cake for breakfast the next day, and so that I could show you the most epic cross-section of the perfect little layers of my Great British Bake Off dreams. Look at these defined layers. I think Mary Berry would be very proud of my cake. And that's that. I made a chocolate cake for my husband's birthday. It was actually way simpler than I thought, but I'm really proud of myself because I had never made a chocolate cake from scratch. I had never made a layer cake with some sort of filling besides frosting. I had never made my own frosting. I'll get better at making sure I actually film stuff, but vlogging is still a bit of a challenge for me. Again, any tips on how to vlog, put them in the comments for me, because girl needs your help. So that was this week's challenge of baking my husband a cake. Next week, I am going to try and wake up early every day. And early is gonna sound a little later than probably for most people, but it'll probably be around 7 or 8 a.m. I know that's when normal people wake up. That is not when me and Jay wake up. We wake up at 9:30 or 10. But I'm gonna try and do the miracle morning blah hoo-ha stuff of waking up early and starting my day and feeling accomplished. So if you want to see that video, make sure you're subscribed, put on the bell notification. I'm thinking all these videos are going to go up on Fridays, but who knows, maybe I'll start doing Saturdays instead if I get a little busy, which I'm not busy doing anything right now. I don't know why I'd be busy. This is the only thing I have to do. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'll put it somewhere, probably right here. And that's it. Like this video if you like it. Don't like it